Or 1, 2, 3, action.
All right. Well, you're the worst director of all time because you said action like well into when we already started doing this.
But isn't that what directors do? You're supposed to ignore the fact that the director says action. You're just supposed to like go with the flow.
What are you basing this on? Like your zero...
Absolutely zero experience.
Yeah.
But that's just what I feel like what happens in the movies. You're supposed to like ignore
in this video,
it
it's weird because there's this like ray of light. And it makes me look very... I feel like I've always felt that I'm a bit of a Jesus figure. And by that I mean the outcasts of society are attracted to me. I'm big into that.
I could see that.
Replace lepers with the morbidly obese. And then me. So we're trying a new thing where we are recording... well, you're eating dessert. That's not new. But we're recording a video of us actually recording the show.
That one's good, though.
Are you focused at all?
No.
All right.
That's like a Junior Mint cupcake. How can you ignore that? It is miraculous.
I'm the one that bought that one.
I told you to pick it out, though.
Oh, you have a
you were like,
false memory.
You were like,
you were having a false memory.
I would like something chocolate. And I was like, I would like something chocolate, too. Hey, this grasshopper looks fabulous.
Everything was true up until the last part, which you completely made up. You completely made up that last part.
No.
So those of you who have been watching the video know we recorded a small segment at Firefly, which is where we went and we hung out. Before this, we had happy hour. Really amazing happy hour. It's only on drinks. It's not on food. But it's half off any drink, including pitchers, which is why
so we proceeded to have pitchers.
Completely drunk.
No, you are too. Stop lying.
I feel like I look much better in this video. I felt like I had a very fat, drunk face in the other one.
I don't. Right, let me situate myself.
I eat. Just fucking put your boobs out.
No.
So we leave Firefly, and she's drunk, and immediately says, we need to get a dessert. So, here's the weird part.
Should we tell everyone what time it is?
Yeah, we should. It's currently 7:30 in the evening. This actually happens a lot, because Jameson is so into happy hours that you will go out, and you'll be out for a couple hours, and you'll think...
Why is that the only part of the statement or the story that I'm, like, ashamed of?
That it's 7:30,
like 7.
You're shit drunk, and you're eating 2 cupcakes.
But we're going to go to bed at, like, a very reasonable hour tonight.
We're going to go to bed at a reasonable hour?
No, I mean, separately, but we both will
I feel like if I didn't bring that up, maybe it would have yielded a better result. Now I've brought attention to it. Let's just say, let's see what happens. I'll just go to bed alone.
Let's see what happens.
It's no big deal. So we went to Firefly, we had an amazing happy hour, and now we are back, and we are going to record, we are currently recording, this episode of our podcast. So for our podcast listeners, it's a little bit different. Don't make fun of my hand gestures.
I'm not. What
I'm
month
expressive.
Is it?
It is October still. No, it is the wrap-up of October.
Okay.
September. Mm-hmm. It is the wrap-up of September. This is going bad. And that's what today's show is going to be. We're going to talk a lot about what happened this month. We're going to do a lot of food conversation. Mm-hmm. And we'll talk a little bit about what you like to call the TAI incident. Yep. And you just thought, hey, how about if we also record a video portion of us recording the audio portion?
Why not? Everyone, I mean, you can get a little taste of what's happening.
It is actually a little bit interesting for those of you who like to see what it's like when the audio portion is recorded. It's a lot like this.
This is all for real. Like this happens all the time.
Dessert is happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so she has 2 cupcakes. There's a carrot cake here. These were purchased at the Cupcakery, which is pretty good. I'm not a big cupcake guy, but these are good. More of a cookie guy than a cupcake guy.
Cake. I mean, it's cake.
So, carrot cake. And a grasshopper, so it's got a little bit of mint in the chocolate ganache frosting. There's some wine.
Hold this. Hold it. Oh, I'll hold it. You show everyone what wine we have.
No, I'm just going to tell them.
No, just show them. What? We have video. Show them. I'm holding the video.
Who gives a shit? Here's what the label looks like. All right. Do you feel like you're here? Fine. The point is,
that wasn't necessary.
It's from the. What I wanted to say.
Wasn't necessary.
It's from Washington State. It's from the Columbia Valley.
That wasn't necessary.
Okay.
And yelling wasn't. It will just continue.
This is why we're going to bed separately. This is why.
Not according to your.
The point is,
decision.
They're from Washington State. They're from specifically the Columbia Valley. And I got a very generous birthday gift from a good friend of mine. Those of you who listen to TAI know him. His name is Y2K. And they apparently are making amazing wines up in Washington State in the Columbia Valley, which is close to where he lives, up in the 509. And for my birthday, he sent me 3 bottles of them. Now,
thank you.
It's funny because it happened to coincide. You sending those bottles happened to coincide with the time that you and I had planned to hang out and do some show stuff. So 3 bottles, which I thought would last me weeks, lasted me 2 days. Now, I was also having some personal problems, a.k.a. drinking to numb the pain. But God forbid you come over. And it was so weird because, like, he literally had sent me these things on Wednesday. Jameson comes over on Thursday and at one point says to me, "Do you have any more wine?" And I say to myself, "Of course, we have like a shitload of wine."
Oh, absolutely.
And then I realized she drank all of the wine.
We drank all the wine. You helped me drink all the wine.
It's like way more you than me. I even brought this up.
Oh my God.
Like there's a way that this happens where I'll sit around and I'm sipping and we're having a conversation or whatever, and then I'll look over at you and you have this much wine left and I'm like, shit, glug, 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 glug. Just to feel like, you know, I'm not falling behind, and then that ends up being a bad situation.
It sounds like a decision that you made, a choice that was yours.
You know what? This is bullshit. I don't even want to get into this. So that's what's happening, everybody. We'll probably shut down our video portion now. You can show them that. We'll also just say this up front because I'll probably forget by the end of the audio version of this show. But we're recording a little. That's fine. We're recording a little bit weird because the way that I have my schedule goes as far as hanging out with my son. I actually have him the next several weekends. So we are going to do our outing show tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So even
Which
though
is like the 23rd, right?
Right.
September 23rd.
Right. So you guys won't see it for a week. We'll probably release it. The first show of the month will be our outing show. But it's going to be the big football day. So enjoy the wine because I'm picking you up in the fucking morning at 9 a.m. So figure it out. I'll have coffee.
I don't have to figure anything out. You're the one that has to figure stuff out.
I'll have coffee and donuts for you. The rest you're going to have to come, prepared for. But we are putting in parlays. We are watching the morning games at a sports book, the afternoon games at a sports bar, and we're going to gamble and sweat out all of them. So that is a parlay card. I purchased them. Well, I haven't purchased them yet, but I have picked them up for you. You will be selecting your anywhere from 3 to 6. Jameson.
Question.
Yes. Question.
Can I take naps during, in public places at the sports book?
Yes.
Okay.
The answer to that is yes.
Because that's what happens. I watch football,
you get
and
sleepy.
for some reason, the sound, the constant noise, all I want to do is take 3 to 4 naps during the entire day.
That's fine.
So
you can take a
that
nap.
has to happen.
That's fine.
Along with shitty food.
That's definitely happening.
Beer.
Done.
Irish coffees.
Okay.
In the morning.
Fine.
Whatever donuts you're promising.
There will be 3 donuts from the vegan donut place. We are currently working our way through. We have recommitted ourselves to our 50 restaurant list.
Right.
And we are working our way through
I even printed it out.
Yeah. Welcome to the digital age. And so I am going to be picking up vegan donuts.
I'm pretty excited about it, actually.
Yeah. I already know what I'm getting, so don't get too excited.
Right. Well, you know what I like,
that's it.
So.
All right, so I think we should end the video portion now. If you guys want to hear the rest of this, definitely check out the podcast, DUDiaries.com, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But let's shut that down, and then let's get focused on this.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and hit that button, the red blinking one.
All right. Goodbye.